Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play 7 Days a Skeptic, the sequel to the awfully fond thought of 5 Days a Stranger. This is possibly the most contentious one in the entire quadrilogy of Chozo Mythos games that creator Ben Yahtzee created. He doesn't like this game, a lot of his fans don't like this game. Me, personally, I actually like it. A lot of people love to bag on the ending of this game, including the creator himself. Like I said, a lot of people don't necessarily care for it. I, however, thought it was a really interesting twist. However, I won't spoil it for you guys, just in case you haven't seen this game. I'll just take you through it. However, this is a nice one. However, people do love to refer to it as the Jason X of the game's series. So, without further stalling, let's begin. It starts out with booting up a console. Night Killer 14. Welcome back to your personal network interface, Malcolm. You have 0 new messages, and there are 3 news items. Space station disaster. We're going to go to the relaunch. The scout ship Mistopheles, first built in 2328, was relaunched yesterday after extensive upgrades. She will be assigned to map the uncharted galaxy. She is under the command of Captain Barry Chahal, hero of the Mars riots, and is to be Captain Chahal's last posting before his retirement. A spokesperson for the Earth Federation Navy dismissed claims that, despite several upgrades, the Mistopheles is outfitted with obsolete technology. He is quoted as saying, "If it was good enough in the 23rd century, it's good enough today." And there's a picture available. And that's what our ship looks like. We get some nice piano music going on as we look at the scout ship Mistopheles. It takes place on the 27th of July. Well, on Earth Day, and it is in the Caracas galaxy. Everything's running normally. I actually do like the opening of this game. It's kind of poetic in its own way. And title drop. Sometimes I get the feeling that I don't belong here. I mean, I'm here on this ship, surrounded by all these veterans. And I'm terrified that someone will notice me and say I'm on the wrong ship. I keep having this weird dream that I'm in a room full of people with green skin. And they just watch me, wondering what I'm doing there. And then one of the green people turns around, and he's my father. Does that distress you? Not really. Although, I do kind of feel embarrassed. What do you think, John? What do I think? William, I think you're just letting things get on top of you. I mean, ship's physician on an exploratory scout ship. That's a pretty heavy first posting. No one expects you to do anything other than your job. I suppose you're right. I'm a counselor. I'm always right. Well, sorry to have barged in on you like that. Oh, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. I'd better get back to sickbay. Thanks, John. And so we begin the game in earnest. I'm sure gazing into space was amazing for the first people to leave Earth, but for me, it's now getting a little samey. So you say. They're the seats that came with the room. Let's look at these certificates. My diploma in human psychology, and my license to practice it in an enclosed spaceship environment. What about the desk? My desk containing all the files on the crew and their mental well-being. I'm finished with work at the moment. Okay, well, what about the sofa? I bought that with me from the share house I lived in while at college. It's a bit too small for people to lie down on, but it's the thought that counts. Anything in the sofa? I personally do not want to sit on it until it's reupholstered. Alright, well, let's just move on. This is a ship-wide announcement. All personnel report to the conference room on the ops deck. By order of Captain Chahal. Oh, hey, John. Adam. What's this all about? Beats me. Maybe someone died. Right then, boys and girls. Serena and I have a little announcement to make of something we think you should all know about. I thought you were already married. Yes, very witty. Fact is, the scanners have picked up something floating in open space. Something manufactured. Serena? Thank you, Captain. If I could draw your attentions to the tabletop. The object is constructed of a metallic alloy and seems to be rectangular in shape. Oh, wow. First contact. Let's not get too excited. It's more likely to be a human artifact left to drift for a long time. What else do we know about it? It seems to be some kind of container. The right sort of size to be a cryonic escape pod. Sensors don't show any life signs inside it, though. Did you inform High Command? Yes, sir. They recommended we drop a beacon and leave it for a fully equipped research vessel. Just a recommendation, not a direct order? Yes, sir, but... Adam, use the grappling claw to bring it into the cargo bay. It'll be in range for the next few hours. Righto, Chief. Okay, everyone else can go back to what they were doing. We'll let you know if we need any of you for anything. Just a minute, John. What do you think of this? I guess I won't know what to think till it's brought in. Yes, quite. You know, we're gonna need you there when we're examining it. No, I didn't know that. Come on, John, this is basic procedure. You should know this. This is potentially a first contact scenario. Regulations say a qualified psychologist must be on hand for first contact scenarios. Okay, sure, but I'm not sure what use I'd be. You really need to stop depreciating yourself. Adam should be done bringing it in soon. Stop by my quarters for a chat if you like. Help pass the time. Alright. Well, if we don't have to, we shouldn't need to. I believe this is where we go. Yes. So we want to do some work. Okay, no. Can't do anything. We're gonna have to talk with our captain. Now, if you're clever, you can pick up on little cues about what is actually going on in the little secret. Let's go ahead and talk with Serena. Serena won't reply. Serena? Oh, hello, Dr. Somerset. Enjoying your work? Oh, yes, thanks. Is this your first posting? No, I was on a cargo transporter before this. This must be a bit of a change of pace. Yep. What do you think about this alien artifact business? Personally, I don't think it'll turn out to be much. It's the captain's attitude that surprises me. He completely ignored a recommendation from High Command. I know how he'd feel if I ignored one of his suggestions. Overjoyed, probably. What? Nothing. What do you think of the captain? He's a nice person, but confidentially, he seems a bit unprofessional. Why's that? Well, he gets agitated when I call him Sir. He keeps asking me to call him Barry. It's not what a captain should be like. Is that console as complicated as it looks? Not to me, but then I spent 4 years learning how to use it. I see. Nothing you'd like to talk to me about? If I think of something, I know where your office is. Of course. Alright, I'll see you around. Bye. Who is it? It's John, Barry. Ah, John, do come in. What's on your mind? How are you feeling? Hell, I'm always content. You know that. You're retiring after this post, right? God, don't remind me. High Command have done so constantly over the last few months. I could have wished for a slightly more memorable final mission. Let's just see what the future holds. What do you think the object will be? I don't want to make any assumptions yet. Personally, I hope it'll be an alien artifact. But I'm really expecting it to not be. Pessimism is a sensible attitude. That way you can't get disappointed. Yeah. Do you need me yet? No, not yet. We'll page you when we're ready. Why don't you catch up with some of the work in your office while you're waiting? Okay. Drop in anytime you want to talk. It's not like I have much else to do. Okay, now I might have triggered it. Even though that's a weird way to go about... Oh. Wrong one. Yeah, there we go. This is where I meant to go. I suppose I should take another look through those personnel files. In case this is a first contact scenario. Attention, Dr. Somerset. Dr. Somerset, please report to the cargo bay immediately. Then again, possibly not. As you can see, like, Yahtzee actually improved a lot of his, like, pixel artwork style, which is something that I thought was really cool. Okay. I believe the cargo is past the reactor core. Yep. Ah, the good doctor has graced us with his presence. Let's get this show on the road. What is it? It's a box. A metal box. Now come on, let's do this by the book. Angela? Thank you, Captain. Examination of unidentified object, 27th of July, 2385. Object is rectangular, approximately 2.5 by 0.4 by 0.4 yards. Initial scans indicate that it being constructed from a combination of lead and base metals. Initial scans also show no radioactivity, biological waste, or other hazardous materials. Are the automatic hazard neutralizers activated? Yuppers. Then I am now opening the object. Wait. There's a plaque on the side of the box. Really? What's it say? Here lies John Defoe, finally at rest. Do not disturb his sleep. Hat. Do not disturb his sleep. Then there's a date and a little drawing of a hat. A what? I think it might be some kind of a signature. Who the hell signs their name with a hat? What do you think, Angela? The words seem to indicate human remains. Ethically, distributing human remains is frowned on. We should take it to a better equipped space station and leave it for researchers there. Yes, I agree. This isn't something we should be concerning ourselves with. I'll patch a message through to High Command and explain the situation. So much for first contact, eh, John? I'm just a little confused as to how human remains ended up floating around the Caracas galaxy. A lot of people were buried in space around the beginning of the 21st century. I think it was sort of trendy for a while. Even so, to have gotten as far as this galaxy after just a few centuries. Look, don't worry about it, alright? Now, I don't know about you, but I'm turning in for the night. And so we begin the game anew on Monday. Spooky dream. God, what a nightmare. Can't even remember what was so scary about it. That's odd. I can't hear the engines running. Whose locker is it? It's an electronically locked storage locker. Alright, well, I have a keycard. Okay, that's Adam's locker, so this one must be mine. Yes. Some of my old psychology textbooks that I like to refer to now and then. Alright, he won't pick them up. Let's look at this desk. Neither of us use this desk, but there's one in everyone's quarters. I have a much better equipped desk in my office. What about this sofa? That was here when we moved in. Okay, well, will he use the toilet? No, he won't. Alright. So I guess we're just going to investigate. Let's go to the elevator. Elevator doesn't appear to be working. Okay, whose door is this? Dr. William Taylor, Lieutenant Commander Angela Garrett, and Ensign Serena Langley. Nobody home. That's odd. Nobody's home either. Alright, well, let's go here. Oh, hey, it's Adam. Let's talk to Adam. Adam? John? Why aren't the engines running? It's probably a temporary power outage. Probably? You mean you don't know for sure? I just woke up and it was like this. I'm just waiting for the emergency systems to kick in. The elevator isn't working. Yeah, I know, but I can't work on it if the doors won't open. The maintenance panel's on the inside. Where's everyone else? How should I know? They could still be in bed, on other decks. It's not like they have to explain all their movements to me. Sorry. How are you feeling? You know me, John. Spring chicken, glasses half full, happy little bunny and all that. Adam, just stop fussing, alright? You're not my mom. I'm worried, Adam. Just relax, okay? We just need to wait for the power to come back on. Why don't you sit down and have a little breakfast? Alright, I'll see you later. Okay, so let's dispense some breakfast. The dispenser is currently set for breakfast. What should I have? Let's have continental. Okay, it gave me the breakfast. So now I'm going to sit down and eat breakfast. I hate the butter that these serve with these things, so I won't eat it. Alright, cool. Let's talk with Adam again. Adam? What about the elevator shaft? Hey, you wouldn't be trying to tell me how to do my job, would you? No, We have alarm systems, fail-safes, that sort of thing, and I skipped over a thing. Could you check all the same? You know your problem, John? You're too uptight. This is nothing but a little temporary power outage. It'll be all working again in 10 minutes. See you later. Let's go ahead and try that. Okay. Nope. Nothing doing. So we gotta convince him to help us. Let's see. Adam? How are you feeling? Okay, I'll see you later. Let's look at this hatch. It's the entrance to the maintenance tunnel on this deck. I don't know where the ones on the other decks are. It's screwed shut to prevent people like me from ruining the ship. Alright, let's look at this map. Alright, so we got a good idea. Maybe now we can talk to Adam about this. Adam? John? Okay, no, nothing doing. Alright, well, let's see. Maybe we can ring the panels now? Okay, nothing doing. Let's just go this way then. Oh, key card. Oh, there's a wrench set right here. I totally missed that. It's a set of miniature wrenches I gave to Adam for his birthday. Well, let's just go ahead and take those. It's not like he was using them for anything. Am I right? Alright. So now we've got wrenches. We can open up this hatch. Admittedly, I do like the control scheme for this game a lot better than the first one, because like you can go up here and you can do all of your stuff and everything, and the interaction is a lot more easier to use. What are you doing? I'm going into the maintenance staff to see what's wrong with the elevator. Well, if it makes you feel any better. And that's a big ass maintenance shaft. Oh dear. I'm standing on top of the elevator, waiting for it to suddenly start up again and crush me to death with perfect comic timing. What is this object? It's too dark to make out what it is, but it seems to be lodged in the elevator mechanism. It's stuck between two components. Some lubricant might help. Alright, well, that's what we got the butter for. Okay, I've smeared the butter all around the components in the object. Boom, got it. Some kind of old-fashioned bladed weapon. Are these bloodstains? So the safety door is shut. The safety door prevents access to the elevator shaft when the elevator is functioning. Sweet. Oh, come on. Go all the way. There we go. Now let's talk to Adam. Adam? John? Okay. How about the machete? I found this lodged in the elevator mechanism. Whoa, that's a big knife. It's called a machete. There's blood all over it. No, now, don't go leaping to conclusions. There are any number of things it could be other than blood. I'm gonna go look for the others. Coming? No. I'll wait here. Awfully suspicious, isn't it? Alright, let's go to the communal deck. Games room. Alright, nobody's in here. What about this room? Dr. William Taylor. Ah, there he is, William. William? John? How'd you get down? How'd you get here when the lifts were down? The lifts were down? I'm afraid I've been here since last night. What? I suppose I just lost track of time. Don't worry, I'll go get some sleep soon. I should hope so. How are you feeling? Fine. A bit tired, maybe. Why? Is there a reason I should be disturbed? Never mind. There's some kind of problem with the ship. What kind of problem? Some sort of power outage, and the engines are down. How odd. I wonder why no one had gotten in touch. Alright. So we now know where William is. Okay. This is our office. Everything's fine. William was in his med bay the entire time. Observation deck? No one's there. Okay. Ops. Alright, nothing doing. Let's check out, I guess, the helm. Ah, Dr. Somerset! Is the lift operational again? After some persuasion. What's going on? The captain appears to have gone missing. What? Nobody's seen him since yesterday evening. We were attempting to scan the ship interior when the power went down. The escape pods are all still here, so he must be on board somewhere. Weird thing is I can't isolate the cause of the power outage. I tried to send a communication to High Command, but for some reason it won't send. Since you're here, could you start searching the ship? See if you can find Adam so he can get the engines back on. He's sulking in the canteen. He's acting odd, like he doesn't care about what's going on. Confidentially, I think he's afraid of something. Well, that's your territory, not mine. Keep in touch. Sure. Well, let's talk to Serena. Ladies? Yes, Dr. Somerset? Okay, well. Who saw the captain last? I did. Yesterday evening, when we bade each other good night. The last I saw, he was heading into the elevator. Where did he go from there? His quarters, probably. Has anyone tried to get into the captain's quarters? Only his keycard can open it, and security can only be overridden from his console. Where's that? Inside his quarters. Something of a design flaw. We're making a list of complaints to send to High Command at the first opportunity. I found something in the elevator shaft. A big knife covered in red stains. Well, that could have gotten in there at any time. Have you been handling it? Well, yes. Then you've probably covered up any fingerprints that were on it. Oh. Hang on to it for now and we'll see if it becomes relevant later. Okay. What's wrong with the communicators? At this stage, it could be anything. It may simply be because of the power outage. But the communication system is covered by the emergency generators. And the lights are still working. You'd probably have to ask Adam about it. How are you holding up? I'm quite well, speaking for myself. Serena? I'm not sure, Doctor. I mean, I know there's probably nothing to worry about. But I still have this irrational concern. About what? Just that this is the start of some big trouble. It's silly, I know. I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to see them later. And we are going to go check stuff out. Let's go check Adam again real quick. Because he's going to be a Mr. Pouty Pouty Sulk Sulk. Adam? John? The communicators aren't working. Any idea of what could cause that? Well, if it's not because of the power outage, then it'll be a foreign object lodged in the communication pylons on top of the ship. It's usually an asteroid or something. Can you repair it? Well, this is all speculation, of course. Why don't you go outside and take a look at it for me? I'll give you the airlock pass. Why don't you come too? Well, if it turns out to be nothing, then we'll have wasted both of our times. Not to mention the oxygen tanks in the EVA suits. Are you afraid of something, Adam? I beg your pardon. Never mind. See you later. You know what, guys? I will see you guys in the next episode as well, because this is the perfect time to wrap things up, right when it starts to get ooky spooky. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you have been enjoying it, and I hope to see you later. Take care for now. Bye-bye, everyone.